Hi, my name is Terry Vickery, and I am a member of the nominating committee. And today I am here with Mike Amato, and he is a candidate for the Lake of the Woods Board of Directors. And I'm really looking forward to this interview today, Mike.
I am too.
Good.
Thank you, Terry.
So let's get started. Tell me, what motivated you to run for the Board of Directors?
Well, I have always been of the opinion that I was going to run for the Board of Directors eventually. But I wanted to make sure I had enough time, to allocate it, because it is kind of a time-consuming task. So I think that time has arrived, and that's what made me put the application in. And so that's kind of why I did it. But I think really I would like to just be more of the community. I haven't been much of the community. I haven't even lived here. Most of the time I've had the house forever, but getting to the point where I'm going to live here now. So it'll be easier to go to meetings. And but my real reason behind all that was I think I'm an exceptional problem solver. I mean, that's my job. I'm an engineer, so presenting with problems all the time. And I have a pretty good process for analyzing the problem and coming up with solutions, picking the best solution, implementing it, and then going back to check to make sure you really did make the right decision. That's the most important part. And I have a knack for just getting along with people. I don't know why, but I can get along with almost anybody. Almost, I say. But one time when I was just starting out in my career, I was at a design review. And one of my peers was presenting his design. And it was great, all except for one little piece. I just wanted him to change one thing. And so, of course, I voiced that. And he didn't appreciate the voicing of the change. And he kind of flew off the handle a little bit, and then I flew off the handle. Things got a little heated. And it was no big deal. We left as friends, we entered as friends, we left as friends, but that issue was left unresolved. And later that day, the program manager stopped me in the hallway, and he goes, Mike, he goes, I don't know what you guys were talking about technically in there, but I just wrote an edict that we're going to do it your way. And I was like, well, that's great. That's the right decision. But then I said, how did you come to that decision if you don't even know what we're talking about? He goes, it was easy, because I've never seen you get mad before today. So I realized it must be something important and something we need to do, so we're doing it that way. And then I said, well, that guy yelled louder than I did. How do you know he said, that guy always yells, so everything just gets ignored. So, what a great lesson for a young person just starting out. Just keep your emotions in check until you need them, and then that way people notice.
So Mike, tell me, what homework have you done or are you going to do to prepare for this role?
Well, I've been having a good time perusing the governance documents. I've been through the declaration one pretty good, a couple times, all 6 versions of it. And I've gotten through the articles of, what is that?
Incorporation.
Yeah, the articles of incorporation. That one was pretty easy, there's only 11 of them. And the rules I've gotten through. I'm still looking at the regulations right now, but there's a lot in there. So it takes some time, and it's a pretty good refresher. It's been a long time since I even looked at that stuff. And I noticed the first one, the declarations from 1967, was even kind of hard to read from all the times it's been copied. But that's what I've been doing as a homework, and it is homework.
So Mike, tell me, what is your understanding of the board's role in governance, as well as how the board relates to and interacts with the general manager?
Okay, well, that's one of the main functions of the board, is to govern the regulations, either directly or through the assignment of committees. I mean, we got the environmental control committee, the finance committee. That's a lot of governance takes place in committees, but the general manager is hired by the board of directors and reports directly to the president. And I understand the main job of the general manager is to do day-to-day management and operations, maintenance, and security. So the board kind of charts the course, and the general manager makes it happen. That's the way I understand it.
So Mike, I think we can all agree that social media has become a powerful influence on our society. What is your perspective on these platforms and how we can best leverage the opportunities they represent?
Well, I understand Lake of the Woods has a presence on Facebook and Instagram, and I think it's important. The main point is to get the information to the people that want the information, and if that's through social media, then that's a great way to do it. But my personal opinion is the best way to get that information across is the LOW.org website, because you don't have to scroll through a bunch of stuff. You're probably 3 clicks no matter how you enter that website from what you want to find out. So I say we employ both of them and just get the information across that people need.
Thank you. Mike, so tell me, what are your ideas to increase voter participation in referendums?
Aha. Well, fortunately, we have a lot of community participation in other things like the clubs. There's, what, 40-some clubs out there and 20-something committees. So we do have a lot of participation of the community in those areas. But I agree with you, though. That's the bane of any HOA, is to get people to vote. And it's difficult. And when you have to overcome that 2/3 margin to get something passed, it almost makes it impossible. And I don't know what's been done in the past to address this issue. You know, I know we can vote using the website now. That's probably a big plus, but it's going to take some thought to get over that one. I don't think I have a solution for you right now.
Oh, thank you for that honest answer.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike, tell me, what do you consider to be the most important current issues facing Lake of the Woods? And how do you think we should best address them?
Well, I think if you address that question to any one of our members, they're going to go right to the annual fee increases. That's what people see the most, and that's what affects them the most. And how do we approach that? That's always a difficult. You don't want to see your infrastructure, you know, get worn out, and you got to keep that up, keep appearances up. So when we spend money, we just have to spend it like it's our own checkbook, and I think that's what the budget committee. I looked at some of that stuff before I came in here, and they've got all kinds of data. If you want to know anything, just go right to that website, because everything's there: charts, bar graphs, everything. But it's difficult for a condominium association to keep that annual, because everything goes up every year, so it's hard to keep it doesn't make sense to even expect your HOA fee to stay the same. But you do have to explain it to people. I'm on another HOA board down in Maryland. It's nowhere near as big as this one. It's 150 units, but it's the same setup: the general manager, board of directors, president, governing documents, lots of voting. So we had the same problem at that one. I mean, it's difficult. It's really difficult to keep that annual fee the same every year, or even close to what it was. So, another question. I don't have a good answer to, but it's something probably that should be primary importance to keep that at the top of the list.
Great, thank you. So Mike, as we wrap this up, give me your 30-second elevator speech as to why you should be elected.
Well, as I mentioned before, I do believe I have good problem-solving skills, and I would like to apply those to some issues around here. I have lots of loyalty to this place. I've been around here a long time, and I really am looking forward to just being a part of the inner workings of this place and see what we can do.
Great, thank you, and good luck.
All right, thank you.